Okay. Can I ask you a question?
You can.
Do I look like an asshole in these glasses?
No. No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, they look fine.
You just want me to look like an asshole.
No, if I wanted you to look like an asshole, I'd have found you a propeller beanie with a teddy bear on the front of it.
Okay. So says the guy with the same hairstyle as the man who was kicked out of his home. The 30-year-old guy.
Oh,
his
yeah,
parents
yeah, I saw
sued
that.
him and kicked
Yeah.
him out. You know what? I've judged the hair
Yeah.
and the beard.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta say, I like the shortcut better.
Really?
Tony, I do. I'm gonna be honest there. I'm gonna say I prefer the shortcut. But when you get your haircut, you can donate your hair.
That's what I'm going to do, yeah.
And you're going to be donating it to me.
You. Yeah. Instead of Locks for Love or Locks of Love, whatever it is, for cancer patients.
I want to be Locks for Love.
Yeah.
The love of my poor pate.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll just glue it on.
Yeah.
And I'll have long, luscious locks.
I recommend a 2-part epoxy adhesive for that job because you're going to want the staying power, and also the 2-part epoxy is going to, it's going to form a secondary scalp for you, and that will protect it from the natural oils coming back out of your scalp, and it'll keep it from falling off earlier. That's something that no other adhesive is going to give you.
I'm sure that the viewing
really
audience out there is really finding that fascinating.
Right.
Considering also the fact that the battery is just going to die.
Well,
while you talk about 2-part epoxy.
Can you charge it on the go?
I don't know. We can try.
Yeah, because I mean that's only half.
All right, let's try an intro. I guess. All right.
You started off, man. I counted off. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. Howdy, denizens of the world. I'm Crazy Jason.
And I'm the other Jason.
And welcome to Kakalaki Movie Madness, baby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Has it been a minute?
It's been a minute.
Has it been literally 2.5 years?
Yeah. Since
we did that almost feature-length Black Friday video.
Yeah, it has.
And then before that, how long had it been?
Oh.
2 years?
No,
also?
I think it had been a year.
Oh, by the way, Dollar General, that's the second one, I think.
Yeah, they're everywhere now.
Yeah. We're counting. We're on our way to the Toy Federation in Greer, South Carolina.
Which I had no idea existed.
And I'm surprised he didn't, because this guy, you're always the one to introduce me to the places. So I'm getting to take him to the toy store today.
Yeah, well, the problem
that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I travel a lot for work, so, I'm...
He's always passing it.
Yeah, I'm always passing, near it, but I didn't realize it existed.
Well, there's no sign on the road here, so...
And, so I travel a lot for work, so I'm normally like 3 or 4 hours away from home. So if we go to, Hickory, North Carolina, or Raleigh, somewhere like that, Winston-Salem, something, I know, all the cool comic book spots, movie stores, vinyl record shops, that kind of thing. I've found a lot of stuff up that way, but I don't get to explore around home anymore.
Yeah.
Which that sucks, because, when you're driving, 600-800 miles in a week, and you're spending all your nights in the same, what appears to be the same Holiday Inn Express, because they've all got the same pictures on the wall, it all looks exactly the same. Who wants to come back and fucking drive around more, But I digress. Some weeks I don't have to do that, and this was one of those weeks, so how'd you find this place?
That's a good question.
Were you told about it or led there?
Well, I was actually looking to sell some stuff.
Follow a trail of candy?
I followed a trail of needing to sell some stuff.
Okay. Yep, I feel that totally, yeah.
And, I can't remember exactly. Found it. Sold some stuff.
Bought some stuff?
No, didn't buy anything. Just sold at the time.
Right.
However, I did scope the place out and realized it's got to be one of the top toy stores. Not comic book store that sells toys, but an actual toy store that's got retro toys, the newest shit that's coming out, tons of signed stuff. I don't know. So hopefully we'll get to show you guys. I think he'll let us film.
It's an adult toy store, but not in that way.
Well, by the way, is that the third Dollar General?
That is the third Dollar General.
Okay, number 3. Okay, so now would be a good time to talk about your new appearance with the long hair.
Yeah, it's been
and the beard,
a year,
and the fact that we're going to a vape store. I'm just going to go ahead and say that right up front. There's no shame in it.
No,
but the fact
my lungs have done much better since I switched. Yeah,
it's just I recall back in the day, you always made fun of hippies.
Oh,
and
God, yeah.
Since I've been in this car, I've got nothing but a hippie vibe from you.
Well,
with the vaping and the music and the hair and the beard.
For the record, we were listening to Ween's The Mollusk album.
Well, it sounded a little hippie to me.
Well,
I'm gonna be
Ween
honest.
is kind of a little bit hippie. But, yeah, then we listened to a band called Pinky Tuscadero's White Knuckle Ass Fuck, and you can't say that there was any hippie about that at all.
Yeah, we're going to have to bleep that out, because this is a new world. I don't know if you
were in a new... Pinky Tuscadero's White Knuckle Bleep Bleep.
Right, because the adpocalypse happened on YouTube, and all that kind of stuff that kind of bummed me out.
Yeah, and you had to catch me up on all that, because I had not been keeping an eye on the scene, so to speak.
But you are aware of we're in a new world, you know, I mean, we're in a new social climate.
Whether we like it or not.
And it's not a fad, so...
No, but,
things are changing.
And some people would say that that's a double standard, you know, YouTube personality can't
I just gave you a shovel, and I'm hoping you're going to dig yourself a hole.
You're gonna let me bury myself
I'm going to let you do it, yes!
Yeah.
Can't say anything.
I can't, yeah, and you know, I work for severely conservative Christians.
Oh, no, here we go.
And so, I can't keep the profanity under wraps at work, let alone out here. So, yeah, now I don't know how that self-censoring is going to go. I'm going to try, but I can't make a promise.
Yeah, we're going to... By the way, new camera. And when I say new, I mean I just got it out of the box.
It means brand freaking spanking new.
Literally turned it on, found out where the automatic everything button is, because I haven't had time to mess with this whole situation. I'm a Canon guy, and this is my first non-Canon camera. So hopefully this turns out. Hopefully the onboard mic.
It looks good from here. I'm liking it.
I'm liking it, but you know, I don't know what it's doing. Basically, I hope it's recording. I hope it's catching audio.
Are you going to tell me that we're either recording without sound, or we have sound only for some strange reason?
We're either wasting our time,
pissing our wind, or waving our dicks in the wind.
Yeah, or we're wasting our time and recording.
Exactly. Well, I'm going to be right back, and I'll leave you to play around with the set. Why?
Are we not going inside?
Yeah, I'm going to go
You know,
inside.
An establishment that has tinted windows and the open sign that looks like that.
Yeah, I've never been to this one before.
A little shady.
But, yeah, I've heard good things, though, so I probably won't be in there but a minute. But my question is what's up with this tripod, man? It's rigged for your pleasure.
Yeah, well, it's just, I just use it as a monopod. I think everybody started using these little tripods as monopods once Casey Neistat came on the scene.
Is that, did you just put like maybe a regular threaded insert into your wall so that it can just stick straight out of the wall and you can just back right up to it?
In all actuality, I did fool around before. Fool around.
Okay.
You led me right to that
has
one.
Been,
passed back to me. Before you arrived, as I was frantically trying to figure this camera out, just to get some footage. This is a DSLR. Actually, it's not a DSLR because it's mirrorless, but you know, whatever. And it's different from the camcorder, obviously. Especially in the way, you know, like if I want to move the camera, focus on you, focus on me. It's a lot easier with this tripod situation.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing.
Are you fascinated?
Are you fascinated? They are. They're totally fascinated with our new logistics here.
No.
So yeah, I mean, and that one will do 4K, but I mean that's kind of
it will do 4K
for us.
Yeah, we can't handle 4K.
No,
not yet.
No.
Sorry, folks.
Yeah.
I mean, do we really need to see our faces in 4K?
I don't. No,
do you really? You guys want to see this in 4K?
Yeah. No, I don't think they do.
Those luscious locks.
Oh yeah, baby.
At least you don't still have the ponytail like you did when you showed up.
Yeah. Well, it
Sorry.
was actually in a man bun, I believe.
Oh, man bun, yeah.
Yeah.
It was so, as much as you have made fun of hipsters and hippies, I cannot believe this look.
Well, you know.
And this music.
Well.
And the vaping, man. You could not be more cliche right now.
Actually, I did the vaping thing because, A, you can vape in your hotel room. You can't smoke. B, my lungs felt a hell of a lot better after I stopped. And there is a really good reason behind that. Ashley, a lot of you guys may remember her as Mrs. OJ. She had a pulmonary embolism, and so she can't smoke anymore. And so me sitting out there puffing away was just cruel. So we end up with the vape.
That points to a lot of reasons why we haven't
Oh God, yeah.
been around. There have been a host of health issues on both sides.
Testicular torsion.
And not me.
Me. I was hospitalized.
I said that like
that.
I was scared that they would think I would have something like that.
Yeah.
Now, I'm terrified of it. Ever since he told me I have to sit.
It can happen to anybody.
I have to sit with my legs up. I don't even know if you can. My legs are just.
They are.
They're mansplayed right now.
Yeah, he's got a man spread thing.
Mansplaision is happening over here because.
And we're mansplaining.
I'm terrified of having this testicular torsion that he's told me about. It's awful.
Hellish.
But what did you tell me? You have your testicles sewn to the side of your scrotum?
What they do is it's called a bilateral orchiopexy. And so what they do is they take them and they
No, they don't take them, God!
No, they don't take them. They basically slit you down the middle, right?
So...
And then they take the nuts and they tack them up to the sides of the scrotum.
Tack them!
That way they can't get twisted on the spermatic cord. And another reason I had to have that surgery was they were going to do another doctor.
So whenever you go to stretch and it's just 1 inch too far, you pull
it hurts.
The whole thing up.
Yeah, it'll
Oh God!
So it's like you got a foreign ball sack attached to you in a way. But the biggest reason that they had to go in there anyway, and they didn't know this until they actually went in, but they would have had to have gone in anyway. I had the first urologist that tended my gentleman's area.
Regions.
He was going to do what they call a bundle block, and that's actually where they take a needle and what they do is they stick it directly into the cord.
No.
And they inject a
was there no other option?
Numbing agent.
No other option, like maybe death. I accept death.
Yeah, stay out of work and all that stuff. Yeah, no, I definitely had to take something to take the edge off before going in and having that done because I was nervous.
That's got to be about the worst thing that can happen.
Yeah, no, the worst thing that can happen is when the doctor does it, he's got shaky hands.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm out of work for a month, so yeah.
This doctor comes in with his hand shaking.
And my wife said, I think he's okay? And I was like, I hope so. This has got to work. And the next day I come back, it's just pain from hell. And go to another urologist, and he decided to do the surgery. And after I wake up...
Did he have shaky hands as well?
No. But he wore a bow tie. But he also... you remember the little Asian dude in The Hangover?
Oh, yeah.
He went to med school with him. And,
cool.
Yeah. And
that's right. Because I remember reading something a couple of weeks ago that he jumped off the stage and helped some guy out during the set.
I think he was having a seizure, yeah.
And then went back up on stage and continued his routine.
Yeah, so this guy, went to med school with that guy, and, he had a decent plan. And
so that was a good track record for you.
Yeah.
I went to med school with the guy from The Hangover. Yeah. Oh, okay. You're my guy. You're my doctor. Yeah. Go ahead, play with my balls all you want.
Yeah, and he got in there and he goes, "No wonder you were having a lot of pain after that because he did something not so good because you had a blood clot in there."
So did you sue Dr. Shaky?
I tried to talk to an attorney about it, but since there was no provable long-term damage, they said it really wasn't worth the time. So, yeah, I was just happy that my nuts didn't constantly hurt anymore. It just feels like there's a garden gnome dangling from them from time to time now.
Ooh.
You know, it's
Is that ever going to go away? Did
yeah,
they tell you
they said
you're going to adjust to
2
it?
to 3 years. It should kind of.
Are they going to have to go in there and restitch
No.
the whole situation
it's
back
a permanent modification.
Okay, it's not like having stomach surgery.
No.
Where you can, if you force enough food down, you'll bloat.
No. I'm sure if I wanted to, I could pull it or something. Yeah. And pop those stitches loose.
Stop! You know what you're saying? You know you're killing me.
Yeah, I mean, I could.
The other day I was driving around Mansplayed for hours because I couldn't. What happened was there was a wasp outside the door of my car, and so I couldn't get it away from the door. So I just opened the door really quick and jumped in, and of course, yeah, I squished. You know, one testicle went rolling underneath the other one.
That's never fun.
And then and I instantly thought, oh my God, I'm gonna have. What do you had?
Bilateral, torsion.
So I'm very, very careful now, and everyone out there should also be careful.
Yeah, and that's the thing, you know, people.
I will resort to wearing a cup.
Women's health issues, and it's great that women's health issues are talked about, but guys' reproductive stuff is not really talked about very much. It was John Kruk from the Philadelphia Phillies that kind of broke down the whole thing about, you know, testicular cancer and getting your boys checked from time to time, and
that's just because you like checking.
Well,
and you're always offering to check me.
It is,
you know, respectfully.
It's a trained hand. I know what I'm looking for.
A trained hand.
You know, I'm just trying to do you a solid.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's what we're back, guys, and this is what we get. This is what you get. You get this
testicle madness.
You get this slop. So what we're going in is into
yeah, I just got to get some nicotine and I'll be right back out.
Okay, all right.
You have fun just checking out your new camera.
Yeah.
I'll leave the air conditioner on for you.
Thank you.
Oh, you're quite welcome, sir.
Actually, I think I'm gonna go in there with you.
That's fine.
Just out of.
They probably won't let you bring the camera in though.
No, I'm not bringing the camera. I'm just in a sociological curiosity about hippies. I'm going in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
AC blasting, thank God. We actually just got some beverages, and because the Asian woman at the vape store was, as how can I put it kindly, long-winded.
Yeah, she loved to talk.
Oh, she was lonely, and but she was knowledgeable.
Yes, very.
Yeah, I appreciate. There was no AC in there. So it was about
it's 90. Let's see, we're at 90 degrees, 91.
I would say it was 82 in there with 95% humidity.
And no air moving.
And you know, he's long-winded enough. No offense.
I am.
No offense. You're a great storyteller.
Yeah, I know it.
But the two of them together, I just couldn't. Yeah, it was awful. Plus, you know, come on, man. I told you about the diabetes.
Yeah, I know.
You know, which is the other health, you know, we won't go into all that. We've had our problems. It's taken us a while. We think we're back. We hope we're back.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, that shop.
It was hot.
It was hot. It was an old Asian woman, but it just stank of hippie, man. It was, and she had, there was a full suit of medieval armor.
Yeah, I was.
And then a coat of arms above it.
Yeah, it was interesting. I've yet to go into that store.
No, I don't think so, man. It was hot. It stank.
What we should have
You're like, try it, man. You're blowing right in my face.
You used to enjoy your cigarettes.
Well, I'm old now, I guess. I'm a curmudgeon.
You're not 70. I mean, you know.
Now, I don't know, why do I want to start vaping in midlife?
Well, that's true. If you're not smoking, there's really no point going to vaping.
Yeah, there's no...
Because it's just going to cost you money and be something that there's no fucking point to.
Exactly. I'd rather spend my money on toys.
Yes, adult toys.
Adult toys? Okay. Let's just cut that. Just cut that, please. So anyway,
we stopped to get some drinks at the Sphinx, and
the good old Sphinx.
I'm wearing my dog meat T-shirt. I don't know if you can see that.
Right, so the girl behind the counter's like, "Nice shirt."
I graciously thanked her.
She didn't say why.
Stepped aside. I figured, you know, I had a 12-year-old compliment me wearing one of my other Fallout t-shirts. That's how you know you're still relevant, when the tweens start complimenting you, man.
Yeah, well, so I stepped to the counter and asked her if she liked my shirt. She had no idea what this was. Asked her if she liked my hat.
Yeah.
And I figured, hey, man, Game of Thrones, everybody knows that. Then I pulled out my, last chance, I pull out my wallet. It's a Star Trek wallet. She doesn't like Star Trek.
And she said Star Wars. Yeah, she said I'm not a Star Wars person.
She's a Star Wars person, so.
Yeah.
But, point being, she said, you know, she finally said the reason why is because she's a Fallout person. And we were like, yeah, okay, that's cool. But she was like, what, like 21 years old, maybe?
Yeah, if that.
Young, and like, we were like, okay, how much of a Fallout, you know, she probably just played Fallout 4,
Yeah.
right? Oh, so she goes on.
Just say all of them. She played all of them. And
she was telling us
not
stuff
the
about,
top down. I figured it was just like 3 New Vegas and 4.
Right.
And
but no, all of them.
Yeah.
I can't play the top down anymore.
I have the top down one.
Me too. I have that little box.
Multi-pack.
Yeah. But yeah, I can't do that anymore. I need the 3D graphics.
Yeah, but she actually went in depth and was giving us references back to how Fallout 1 tied into Fallout 3. She was very knowledgeable.
So she won Fallout today.
She called your bluff.
By the way, what number Dollar General is that?
That's 4 or 5. 5. I think it's 5? Yeah, it's 5.
Because we were counting before we were rolling.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 4 since we started rolling, 5 altogether.
Anyway, I don't know why we're talking about the Fallout girl, except probably to say that on camera, I'm eternally grateful to you. Earlier I was saying I'm eternally indebted, but I don't want to be indebted to this guy for eternity, especially if it does turn out to be Jesus. I don't want to be indebted. But I am eternally grateful. Not only did you tried so many times to make me play that game.
Yeah.
And it came to the point to where he actually had to take me into a Blockbuster.
And buy the game.
Buy me, with his money, a used copy of Fallout 3.
Yeah.
And then, you dropped me off at the house, came in, made sure that I was putting that sucker in the PS3.
Yep. I actually waited until you got out of the vault and into the wasteland.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I sat there and made sure that you got into the wasteland, because I knew the minute that
once I got into the wasteland, it was over for me.
Yeah, I knew when the first second you saw Megaton, the lights of Megaton at night, because that's how I found it, at night. And I'm just wandering along, and all of a sudden, you see these lights.
I didn't, but you know what? It was just the whole vista and the realization, I can go there, I can go there.
I can live in this world.
Yeah, I can live in this world. It was amazing. So I'll always be grateful for that, because I'm a huge Fallout fanatic now.
Not a problem, man. I knew you'd love it.
Which segues into, got any thoughts on Fallout 76? I guess not until, I'm eagerly awaiting the live stream, which will probably happen before this video goes up.
Yeah,
so I'm not talking about it, but we probably shouldn't even talk about it, because we know nothing about it.
No, we don't. All I can say is I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Because I wasn't really a big fan of Fallout 4.
Wow. I'm surprised. What didn't you like about it?
It was humorless.
Yeah.
Not that I'm expecting a comedy game.
Yeah.
But it was missing all that nice dark humor of the previous games. Voice protagonists did not like, because you have less dialogue options.
That's true. Yeah.
I didn't like the guy's voice. I didn't like his face. No matter how many times you tried to make the character look different, it always ended up looking like that guy. Let's see what else.
Michael Vincent.
There's no choice. There's really no choice in the game. It's not. See, my favorite one is New Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got so many choices and all the factions and everything. No factions. I didn't like how they redid the perk system.
Yeah, I wasn't
didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things I don't like about it. I mean, it still had the exploration factor.
Oh yeah.
Which I liked. It had some great
graphics
were good, but I would take the graphics of New Vegas just to have a new game.
Yeah.
In that style.
Really, to me, I will probably end up voluntarily going on more trips for work because that was the only thing that helped me keep my sanity during the first little bit of that new
you had a
job.
personal thing there.
Yeah.
For me, it was just buying and sitting at home.
Yeah, I mean, it
Being
helped,
a little
helped me,
disappointed,
you
but
know, not feel so far from home and depressed about being so far from home and it, you know.
see, that's the thing.
generic
You
place.
gotta develop a sort of connection with the game.
Yeah.
You know, it's a certain time in your life or something.
And, you know, I don't fault you for that because you had more of a connection to New Vegas than I did. So, you know.
Over time, not at first. At first, we both pretty much had a similar reaction, and
Yeah.
I did not. You know, I was jonesing for more Fallout 3, and Fallout New Vegas was definitely a.
You remember those cheesy little cases that the Xbox that I got those for the Xbox the add-ons, the DLCs. You could go to GameStop and buy the code, and it would come in an Xbox case. The huge waste of plastic that was for a little business card size code in there. But I still have the Point Lookout and you know all the different DLC cases just lined up there.
Well, see, I never because you bought me the game, and then I just downloaded the DLC. But thereafter, I had to go since he bought me just the base game.
Yeah.
I had to go back and piece together my special edition of Fallout 3. And buying a lunchbox here, buying the bobblehead there. Now, when New Vegas came around, I was all over that. I mean, I was getting all the pre-order stuff. I actually got the pack of. I got like half the stuff that GameStop, you know, the little promotional pack that they get.
Yep.
I was trying to put together the entire promotional pack, and I lack one thing. Can't remember what it is now.
The Vault Boy butt plug.
No, I think it was a T-shirt.
So you did get the butt plug, okay.
And no, I got the butt plug, and then you begged me to give it to you. That didn't sound right.
No, that didn't sound right at all.
I just dug myself in deeper. And with that, we'll be editing that out. Okay, so anyway, blah, blah, blah. Our love of Fallout.
Yeah.
Actually, guys, I don't think I ever revealed that story, that it began thanks to him.
Yeah.
And I never would have played it if he had just kept insisting. I don't think I would have. He literally had to buy it for me.
Shepherd
Make me,
process.
then you know.
Then we both went through like 8 months we both lived in the game.
And we actually went to the GameStop
For
the midnight release of New Vegas, and we made a video.
Yep.
And
that was one of our first unboxing videos.
Yeah, it was. The thing is, it did pretty good, but it would have done really well. But we filmed it in the wrong aspect ratio, so it was squished.
It was a rookie mistake.
But you didn't want to refilm it. You were like, screw it.
Fuck it.
It'll be
Put it
fine.
on. Yeah.
Oh, that has always bothered me.
Yeah. I went back and watched it. It kind of hit me the same way too. But we were both
one take OJ. Yeah, we were. It was late. Yeah, it was late.
Yeah, it was very late. So. Okay, so
what are we doing?
The GPS said to.
This is where it was.
Okay,
guys, so we are about to pull up to one of the greatest toy stores in the world. It's on the right.
Badcock. Badcock.
It's past Free Spirit Mobility, and
shopping center. Okay.
there appears to be a salon and a haircut, an actual barber shop.
It's haircut
for guys.
Number 4 guys.
I know
when
you like.
Go in there. That doesn't mean it's 4 gentlemen. That means 4 guys will participate in cutting your hair.
I know you like 4 guys, so we will definitely be going there. All right, so this
looks promising.
Buy, sell, trade,
damn it.
Toys.
Masters of the Universe. Why didn't I go to my parents and get my Castle Grayskull?
I told you twice to do that.
I forgot about it. Okay, let me pull into a parking spot here.
OJ here.
Yes.
Brought some trade in today.
I did.
I did not, but
I brought this, which when I got it, I was a little bit angry about this. It looked like it had been, played with by a 3-year-old or something. There's some sort of gunk on there.
It's not bad.
But no, it's not. And I like this set, but sitting on the shelf, it just looks like a plain freaking white box. But it's the Avon exclusive. Yeah, it was Avon Cosmetics exclusive. James Tiberius Kirk, Spock S. Spock, and Leonard Bones McCoy. And
I think the Spock, that actually looks more like the Michael Myers mask than
it does.
The actual James T. Kirk face.
Yeah, it kind of does. So these are really cool. And anybody that's seen the new season of The Toys That Made Us on Netflix, which is actually not a bad little show.
I watched the Star Trek.
Did you watch the Star Trek one? Yeah. So they're talking about the Art Asylum is having these nice vinyl or rubberized shirts, which is it's actually a nice touch in my opinion.
Right.
These were before these came out, we were stuck with Playmates. And
those are awful.
Well, there's a certain nostalgia factor that I like about them.
Yeah.
And plus, I mean, you can get like every version of a given character. You can get like a dozen Geordie LaForges, and they're all different. So, the Playmates were kind of fun. Plus, Playmates were there when I was a kid, so I was playing with my Next Generation figures when I was a kid. So, I had the Shuttlecraft. You've seen my Shuttlecraft.
I'm jealous of the Shuttlecraft.
Yeah, I've got the Galileo too. Did you ever see that one?
Yeah, I saw it. I've told you I'm jealous of it. I don't know why you're rubbing it in my face.
Well, no, the original series Galileo.
Oh, that too?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I had that too. That one's never even been out of the box, but my Next Generation Galileo, that one's been played with very much. Matter of fact, when I refound it, it was just jam-packed with all of my Star Trek Playmates figures.
I was there.
I
was there when you brought the box in.
Yeah.
And said, check this out.
Yeah. And then I got another big treasure trove of Playmates figures from a guy in North Carolina.
Where's the rest of the trade, man?
I'm coming. Calm yourself. All right. Next, I brought these, and I don't know if the guy will take them or not. But
what are they?
These are the Furuta, and they're a little dusty.
Yes.
The Furuta, these are all of my the Enterprises. You got the B and the C there, and you got the E. And then we've got the All Good Things Enterprise D.
So she didn't ask me if I wanted these.
Well, I was about to actually.
Oh, okay, because
I will sell you one, or all, if you would like them. The reason that I'm getting rid of these, you may be wondering, because the Furuta ones, these were kind of like one of our little quests,
Yeah.
They were really fun, because,
I remember picking those up.
Yeah, and they were fun to put together. They took about 2 minutes to put together. And
snap them together.
Yeah, and they're not bad. They got a decent little paint job on them. What I ended up doing a couple of years ago was I started the Eagle Moss set.
The Eagle Moss collection.
Yeah, and they're really nice. I think I ended up, that big black bookshelf I've got in my office that has all my ships and stuff on it.
Right.
2 shelves now are just those Eagle Moss ships, and I eventually had to cancel it, due to the myriad of reasons that we've been...
The vape store.
Yeah. That didn't have anything to do with it.
Well, I mean, you're purchasing things in a vape store,
Well, I mean, yeah, you do have to support that habit somehow, but... Anyway, yeah.
Okay, so you got a bunch of little ships.
Yeah,
what else you got?
Moss. And finally, last but not at all least.
Oh, thank God.
Is The Exorcist. Now, you may be wondering.
Yes.
Why do I have a DVD copy of The Exorcist?
Right.
To take in.
A nice,
very nice
case.
Yep. You open it up there, and it's signed to Gino, Boo, Eileen Dietz, Captain Howdy. Now, there's a backstory behind this. Everybody will remember Gino Pawn Shop.
Yeah, and we called it Gino's because we found a huge, somebody unloaded, had either the guy died.
Yeah, either the guy died, or he was really hard up, or somebody broke into his house and stole his DVDs.
Anyway, someone unloaded Gino's collection of horror DVDs, signed copies.
When we first found it, we were just like, oh, that's weird. But then we realized, no, these are signed.
And we looked it up online, and it was legit.
They're authentic. Yeah, this guy must have just been hitting cons everywhere. You ended up with Day of the Dead. I got Dawn. I got Reanimator. That one's signed by, oh God, the guy's name. It's brain fart. What? The guy, he was in He was in The Frighteners. Peter Jackson's The Frighteners. You know the guy I'm talking about.
Yeah, so you got a signed copy of Reanimator.
Yep, I got a signed copy of Reanimator. Got
I got
Jason
Day of the
Goes
Dead.
to
You
Hell.
got Dawn of the Dead.
Yep, and both
George Romero.
Both signed by George Romero and several other cast members from
We both got a Kane Hodder. You got Jason Goes to Hell, and I got Jason X.
I got a Texas Chainsaw Massacre Michael Bay version signed by the dude that played Leatherface. There.
You made out better than me because all I got was the Dawn of the Dead. And the Jason X.
And then
everything else you got.
Do you remember that Lord of Illusions that I got? That was signed by We Still Not Know Not Who? I still haven't figured out who that's signed
No, but
by.
I do remember you sneaking in there and getting the Fog.
Yeah, I got Fog.
Signed by What's-Her-Face.
Oh, God, man. Brain fart again today. Shit.
Too much vape. Anyway, continue with the Exorcist.
Anyway, yeah. So you got this one, and then you passed it off to me.
Yeah.
Because weird things started happening to you, and you felt like maybe this was part of the reason. Yeah, I think we may have covered this in a video.
I really don't have any recollection of that.
Yeah.
So that may be a good thing or a bad thing.
I think it's a good thing because you seemed genuinely unnerved when you gave this to me. And slowly but surely, as long as I have had this,
your luck has gone down.
Things that can go wrong have gone wrong.
Yeah, you've had a long string of bad luck.
Yeah, and and I'm sure the people out there will remember you used to harp all the time on the fact that I had such amazing luck in everything.
Well, let me tell you, first of all, this guy is like the signature king.
Yes.
I don't know if he'll even want that. He doesn't really buy movies. And especially considering that it's signed to Gino.
Yeah, and I tried to get that off because the 2 Gino came off on my copy of Dawn.
You know what? I left it on my copy of Day because I thought it added flavor.
Yeah.
Gino.
Well, and I think part of the reason is this is with a Sharpie, and the Dawn of the Dead was on there with silver paint pen. And I think that's why the isopropyl alcohol took it off. I tried.
Okay, so I unloaded this onto you.
Yeah.
And you've experienced years of bad luck.
I have experienced approximately.
Now, so we need to give this guy a fair warning about that. You know, I don't.
Sure about that?
Yeah, he's a good guy. I like him. I want to continue coming to the store.
Tell him it's cursed. We just want to tell him, hey, fair
straight
word,
up,
man. It's cursed.
Absolutely.
Well, you know, that may help him sell it, actually.
Yeah.
Or
there's a story to it.
You know, I have toyed with the idea of putting it on eBay as a haunted object.
Or we could take it out
like
to
a
the
ghost
woods
in a jar.
We could take it out in the woods behind your house and ritualistically burn it.
Yeah, but I'm afraid if we're both wearing white sheets out in the woods, people might think
not a good look.
Else is up, and I don't want that to happen.
We could wear priests' costumes.
They
would also think, that's even worse.
They also.
I don't know if it's worse, but it's just as bad.
It's equally as bad.
Oh God.
Yeah. The only thing we could do would just be wear black robes and just say, "Hey, we're
from the Night Visitors."
Yeah, from the Night Visitors.
Yeah.
And I was telling Ashley about Night Visitors the other night and about all of our little trials and tribulations getting through that shoot.
2.5 day shoot.
It was grueling though, man.
For a 30-minute film. I mean, you know.
But it led to us watching the music video for Follow Me by Sun Domingo. And you know, those guys are still apparently active. Now they're prog rock.
Now, when's the last time you checked? Because the last time I checked, they finally...
Yesterday I looked it up. As of 2012, they were still active. So.
Well... Yeah, I think
that's still up there. I mean, you folks can go watch it.
No, they took it down.
No, it's still up. It was still up the other day.
But I went to try to watch it, and they had deleted my account.
No, it still said, I saw your account and everything when I Googled it. But
when is the other day in your mind?
Like Wednesday of this week.
Wow, you got to show me. Because that channel...
Yeah, I'll look it up.
That channel was missing. So anyway, let's go in.
Yeah, let's go in here.
And hopefully we can film in here. I'm sure he'll let us film.
Yeah.
All right, so we are inside the Toy Federation.
I'm loving it.
I mean...
It's the promised land.
It really is.
Yeah.
Of all the places we've been to, as far as toys, this is the best.
And comics. And, I mean, if I had more money, I would spend many, many hours in here right now. Because I'm seeing a lot of books up there that I've been looking for or would like to have.
Well, you have only begun to look.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't even started to look around.
Wait till I show you the Nazi figures.
Hey, there's the it's the Godard. Yeah, that's the shuttlecraft that I have at home.
Yeah.
Okay, so
how much is the shuttlecraft up there?
Yeah, the Playmates Next Generation shuttlecraft.
I can't see the sticker.
I'm
It's probably maybe I can get a ladder.
Oh man. Now I feel like I have to buy
It's not
it.
going to be more than 30, but it might be like 20, somewhere in that range.
Okay, that's not
That's
bad.
not bad at all.
Yeah. That's a cool piece.
Yeah, the transporter, I always liked it too.
I got a guy who comes in here and he's literally building a 111 in his warehouse.
When he's
Yeah.
how close is he being? How close is he?
I don't know. He comes in here maybe every 3-4 months.
Does he at least have like the shell of it or anything? Or
He said I'm building a 111 and then I'm building a Playmates. No, not Playmates.
because we would love
Yeah.
to check that out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
If you-
totally.
If you talk to him next time, and
Oh yeah, for sure.
we would love to go
Yeah.
and check that out.
Without a doubt, because that's right up our alley.
And then he's doing.
Is he doing an interior too, or is it just going to be the
I
outside?
wouldn't put it past this guy.
Wow.
But then he was also doing the bridge.
You know,
That would make it. He's doing a bridge.
I
really?
really need to get my dad doing something like that because my dad has an entire metal fab shop.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You don't need metal, man. You just need
we're
cardboard.
geared up. If you're gonna do it right. Yeah, we totally could just gear up and start making stuff like that anytime.
Yeah. This, I don't know if this is going to be included in the final edit of the video,
Yeah.
but this is the ship, this Playmates, right?
Yeah, Playmates.
The Playmates ship that I was jealous
That I
you
have. Yeah.
here in the box.
Still has the Toys R Us sticker on the front.
Yeah, with the Toys R Us sticker.
And I gotta say, that shuttlecraft is eminently enjoyable. It's got little wheels on the bottom, and, mine sat in
And
storage.
this comes up, right? And
Yep.
you can put your figures in
And
there.
then it's got seats back here, too. It's got little jump seats. But mine sat in storage for probably 15 to 20 years with the AA battery still in it. And they had never died, so they didn't explode and thus kill my battery compartment.
So, I don't. And here
The
it's
Playmates
numbered.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They serial numbers into the millions.
I don't know if
but,
I'm going to be getting this today or not. Probably not. But why don't you show them what's in your
It kind of goes right along with what I brought in to trade in. It's an Eileen Dietz signed split pea soup can with Captain Howdy on the front. And I gotta say, that's pretty funny. I like it. But looking around at everything else in here it's kind of like sensory overload, to be quite honest. I mean, this much stuff. Nice. There's a Sean Cassidy doll. That's $50. And yep. Here's Sonny Bono's white tuxedo, if you happen to have a nude Sonny Bono running around. And here are the aforementioned Nazis. There you go, right next to the G.I. Joe. So it's all balanced out there. Apparently, there's a Dale Earnhardt for any of you guys who might be NASCAR fans, and it's a 1/6 Dale Earnhardt figure. And the Ellen Ripley, that's just 1/6. That's pretty awesome. We got a Harley Quinn, Rick Grimes. Oh yeah. The Micro Enterprise there. Then we got the Ewok Village playset there. That I would love to have. I don't even know if that's for sale or not. Laserdisc signed. I'm jealous.
Boba Fett with the eye.
Oh really?
Look through the.
It might be real hard to tell, but
Yeah, no. That's
it's
cool.
kind of through a little nostalgia factor from granted he doesn't have a backpack or the Wookiee scalps or his cape or his in his hands somebody broke them off.
Yeah.
And glued 'em. But I mean you could still,
That's cool.
and it's wide vision. It's letterbox.
Yeah, so that's what we need with this.
Big-
I didn't even realize that existed.
And see that's the Kenner
Yeah.
12-inch Vader they did.
Yeah. A buddy of mine has one of those,
I remember that.
or at least he used to.
And then the crazy one
May
is
have
the
sold it off
IG-88.
for
It was
crack
the
or
only one that came in
something.
the Empire Strikes Back packaging, but that one's tough. I've had it before. I sold it.
Signed pops. Those are cool.
Yeah, this one's signed by Sid and
Sid Hagen, Bill Moseley.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is really, really well done.
But I mean, it's basically just we don't know anything in the movie.
No,
it's
not
just you know what? They are the Devil's Rejects.
Yeah.
It is 3 from Hell, so we're assuming maybe they go to hell and get kicked out.
But you knew that was going into production before anybody. Well, before
yeah.
the public.
Before the general
Yeah,
public.
yeah.
The unwashed
The
masses.
plebs.
Yes.
Like ourselves.
Yeah.
But let's take a look at the.
Yeah.
'Cause this was the Reagan I was going to buy when Linda Blair was here.
Yep.
In store.
Yep. Just a
Signing stuff.
The
Yeah.
detail on that is really good.
Yeah.
And he's doing really well with his shading and everything. I mean, that's...
Yeah, he's excellent.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right.
So we had to take a little break because Crazy Jason was having a little sugar problem.
And the OJ hadn't eaten today either,
So we headed over to an old substation that's literally been there since the 80s.
yeah.
Things
Things have not changed very much in there.
I did feel like there should have been some video games
Yeah,
inside.
in the video games.
This whole area is very retro.
It is. Nothing as much has really changed. They've kind of remodeled the shopping center over there, but that Belk has been the same since since mid '80s when I remember it being there. Yeah.
So bottom line is, OJ over here already did his trade-in. Like I said, I had nothing to trade in this time. But I did buy his ships, his little
Yes,
ships.
the Furuta.
We'll show that at the end.
Yeah.
But he's going to head inside. He's feeling something Star Trek. So he did his trade-in. You
Yeah,
got
the
how
guy
much to
was-
spend?
I got 25 to spend. He was a little bit nervous about taking the Captain Howdy with the curse and everything, but he took
genuinely
it.
was.
Yeah.
So and we need to ask him what he plans on doing with that.
Yeah, we need to ask if he's going to sell it, full disclosure on the curse, or just, throw
Do
it out
you
there.
think he bought it because of the story of the curse
I kind of think so.
and everything?
I kind of think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have.
I probably would have too. Yeah.
Even though I told him that his sales were going to dry up.
Yeah.
I mean, we tried to tell him, we tried to warn him, but he
Yeah.
still took it.
Yeah, I'm just happy it's not in my house
And
anymore.
you actually confessed to me when we were having lunch over there
Yeah.
that you felt a weight lifted.
Yeah. I did.
Were you just making a joke, or were you actually serious?
I'm serious. It was kind of like a weird tension release. I can't really explain it. So, and I'm not overly superstitious. And we both worked in a place that was no shit haunted. And there's just always been something about it. I mean, even today when I was looking for it, I told my wife, I can't find it. And she's like,
You
"Why?"
gotta find it.
And she goes,
You
"What?
have to find
Where
it."
is it?" I'm like, "Well, it should be right here beside Exorcist 2 and 3, but
It's
it's
just
not."
scuttling away like
Yeah.
Ash's hand in Evil Dead 2.
Basically, yeah. And then it got behind the wall. So
Oh, that.
yeah.
There's a little noise, scuttling and noises behind the wall. And you're standing there with your shotgun.
Yes, I was, and then I captured it back, and we brought it here. But yeah, it's kind of nice to not have it anymore in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're done with it, and,
Yeah.
and it's kind of fitting.
It's like
on
it
our
follows.
return video
Yeah.
to have that happen.
It all comes full circle,
Yeah. How many circles do we have left in us? 2?
2 or
Maybe?
3. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. I'm gonna go in here and find something awesome.
Yeah, something's blinking. Something is about to die. We may have to end this video sooner than I thought. We're running out of something, guys. We're either running out of card or battery.
Okay. So we are
Out of the Toy Federation. Right.
Nice sinkage there. All right. So why don't you go ahead and show them what you got first?
Okay, I actually got this from OJ.
Yes.
He was going to trade these in, and I took a look at them and said, you know what? I'm actually into the little ships right now.
Yeah.
And so I got an All Good Things. I got the Enterprise D, and I got
That's
a
the
couple.
Enterprise C.
Got a huh?
That's the Enterprise C.
Oh, the C
That's
from
the C.
yesterday's Enterprise.
Yes.
Even better.
And then you got the E.
And I got the E, and I got the
B.
The B, which may be my favorite design. I'll show it really quickly
Yeah,
there.
That's always been one of my favorites.
But anyway, he was
want-
going to trade this in. I was like, I'll take it off your hands.
Do you want me to take those apart so you have the gratification of putting them back together later?
Nah, I don't need that.
I tried. Okay, so what I ended up doing, I ended up getting fairly decent trade credit for what I took in. I got 25 bucks back out of it, which I was pretty happy with. So what I did for an end up, what, 5 or 10 out of pocket? Which one was it?
10 out of pocket.
10 out of pocket, okay. I ended up getting the New York Comic Con black and white version of Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Very cool.
Yeah, one of the reaction figures as I try to throw it at you. And I'm really liking this.
This is this is the one that he jumped like a child.
Yes,
when he saw it.
It is it's a bobble kind of thing. Biff Bang Pow made them. This one was it was a con exclusive through Entertainment Earth, and it's kind of it's very small to see, but
once you see it,
it's very, very cool. Because there wasn't much merchandise released for Star Trek 4.
There be whales here.
You've got Spock.
Yeah, a little Spock.
Swimming with the 2 whales. And we have tail bobbling action.
Yeah,
it's a bobble tail instead of a bobble head.
Yeah, I'm not real impressed with the bobbling.
Yeah, but, I mean, the whole point of it is it's kind of a paperweight. And,
it is a unique Star Trek collector.
Yes.
I will say that.
And it fits in
it's
because,
new.
because I have the Art Asylum DST figures from Star Trek 4.
Move it over back this way a little. Ah, there we go. Good framing now.
Okay, so everything in there is amazing, and I'm still.
This is what did you call it? Did you call it Shangri-La? We were going to Shakari from Star Trek 5.
Yes.
Whatever you want to call it. This is it.
It's the promised
If you're
land.
Anywhere in the upstate, you have to come. I would
Or
say
within Georgia,
Western North Carolina.
Yep.
Northern.
This beats
Florida,
Rebel
even?
Base in Charlotte. This beats several of the stores I've been to in Charlotte and further on north that are really, they're slam packed full of stuff too.
So I'll definitely be leaving a link down below, and a link to the, we didn't talk about it that much, but he's having a toy convention in Greenville.
Toy Con.
Yeah, Retro Toy Con.
There will be voice actors there, maybe some regular actors too. He's still kind of getting it together, but it sounds like it's going to be
it's going to be worth it.
Pretty big.
You love
it's kind of
toys.
like a Comic-Con, but more of an emphasis on toys
Toy
than the
centric.
comics.
Yeah.
Yes, but there will be both, so kind of hard to beat that. Especially since we never have much of anything around here.
If you could nab Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
That would be great.
Or what do we say, Zombie Leonard Nimoy? Too soon?
Leonard Nimoy.
Too soon for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll go Zombie James Doohan then. He'd be cool.
I met James Doohan. I've got a good story about that, which I won't go into right now because something is about to die. It's blinking. New camera, guys. Like I said, this is the first time I've even played with this camera. Just came in the mail, took it out of the box, and we're on the road.
Yeah.
So
that's the madness part.
Whatever turns out here with the audio, the visuals, blah, blah. Anyway, guys.
We're just happy to be on the road again.
Yeah. It's been a blast. It's been fun.
Yeah, it has.
The whole day.
We're both, I got a headache. You're not feeling great, but hey, fuck it. We're out here wandering around.
What'd you say? I look peaked?
Yeah, you look a little peaked.
That's a good description.
Green around the gills a little bit.
Yeah.
But hey, don't know when we're going to get to do something else, but hey, we're planning and
we want to. That's the thing.
Yeah, and
we want to.
We're just happy to be back out here fucking around. It's wonderful.
I mean, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
If you're not having fun, what are you doing?
Yeah. So, anyway, you guys have fun and be safe out there. And we're going to try
I'm trying to remember how to do the outro.
Yeah, what was our outro?
Is it?
Wow. Yeah, there you go.
See you next time on Kakalaki Movie Madness, baby.